Hi, in this episode of AI DIY, we tackle the issue of online property search addiction. I'm the full stack dreamer, and I want to use AI to reduce the time I spend scrolling on property websites like Rightmove and Zoopla. I'm definitely not alone. Browsing property websites is a fun form of escapism, but it's become a bit much for me. Let's see if we can use generative AI to come up with a DIY tech solution that helps me to reduce the time I spend on the Rightmove property portal. In this episode, I'll be using ChatGPT and Gemini to generate the code, a simple text editor to make the Rightmove click limit Chrome extension, and there is an optional part where I make a version of the same extension for Safari. I've deleted the Rightmove app off my phone because there is way too much temptation to browse properties endlessly. However, I still need to legitimately do online property searches occasionally, as I'm a renter and I've got to be aware of the market. So I can't completely stop using my browser to search for properties online. Can AI help me to find a way to reduce but not completely restrict my Rightmove stalking? Yes, it can. I've put the prompt that I entered into ChatGPT on my GitHub profile, along with the final version of the code for the extension. I wanted to create a Chrome extension called Rightmove Click Limiter that limits browsing on the Rightmove website to 50 clicks every 24 hours. I told ChatGPT that when the 50 click limit is reached, the extension should display a warning message telling me that I've had quite enough of Rightmove for one day. The Chrome extension allows me to view how many clicks I've made on Rightmove. I've just started my day, so I can treat myself to a bit more online property search browsing. Well, these houses are expensive, but Wimbledon is a nice area. I don't think I could even afford to rent here. Some of these houses have snooker rooms and swimming pools. Okay, so my browsing limit has been reached. The warning message has come up, and I better move on to more productive tasks. If I click the Continue Anyway button, it resets the clicks for the day. Okay, just 5 more minutes, and then I'll definitely do some proper studying. I mostly use Chrome, but I wanted to show people who use Safari how easy it is to convert the Chrome extension that we just made into a Safari one. You need to download an app called Xcode from the App Store, which takes a bit of time, but the process isn't difficult, and you definitely don't need computer science experience. Once you have downloaded Xcode, follow the instructions that ChatGPT or Gemini give, and using the terminal, convert the Chrome extension files into Safari ones. I got some warnings, but this didn't seem to affect any functionality. I opened Xcode for the first time, I've never used this before, and selected the Mac OS option to build, as I wanted the extension on Safari Desktop. A few clicks later, the Safari extension indicated that it had been successfully built. Nice! So let's enable the Rightmove Click Limit extension in Safari. If you haven't done this before, you will need to change some settings to enable unsigned extensions. The extension should work in the same way. The only difference is that we are in Safari instead of Chrome, if that's your browser of choice. Great! So we get the warning again. I've had a double dose of Rightmove scrolling today, so we better wrap up this video. Please see the description for the link to the generative AI prompt and the final version of the code on my GitHub profile. I hope that this episode inspires you to design your own version of a click limit extension for any website you want. If you want it to be styled differently to mine, just tell ChatGPT. Do like the video if you have enjoyed it, and leave a comment if you have any ideas on what I could build next with AI. I'm thinking that I could try to program a drone.